This is a story all about how I got a job working on a famous television show. Just kidding, it was Swamp Thing for the DC Universe app. So I worked on the show a couple of times. The first time I was an extra, and if you've never been an extra on a television show, this is my first time doing it, you're cattle. Like, they don't really want you there. Some people think this makes them actual actors, and it doesn't. You get paid just above minimum wage to wander around the set and just be a place filler. You know, you're cheaper than CGI. But I had a lot of fun. Apparently I'm someone who looks like they would live in the swamps of Louisiana or wherever the show took place. So I was in business. So I worked as an extra for a couple of big scenes, and then I get an email one day from the casting director. She goes, "Hey, we need you to be a stand-in for Swamp Thing." I'm like, all right, they need a stand-in for someone on the show? Cool deal. For those of you that don't know, a stand-in is someone who looks like one of the main actors in a show, and they don't want the actors sitting there while they're lining up shots and preparing the camera and all that stuff. So they get someone who looks like them to stand there until the actor comes back and they shoot the real scene. And I go there the day of, and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm supposed to be a stand-in for somebody today. They go, "Oh yeah, you're our Swamp Thing." And I went, oh. And then I realize I'm going to be a stand-in for Swamp Thing. That's right. Apparently, the character I look most like is the Thing from the swamp. It's actually a really fun day, and I got paid really well. I got paid like $125, $150, something like that, to literally just stand there and eat a lot of food. Basically, I was tearing up craft services while I was there. And I don't really have any good stories from the set. I was only there for like one scene, basically, where they're out in the woods, searching through the swamp, and the sheriff finds Swamp Thing, and the girl protects him. I haven't watched the show, I'll be honest with you. But one thing that struck me as pretty funny is the actor for Swamp Thing, like the guy I was standing in for, Derek Mears, could not have been nicer. Funny enough, like, he's a tall guy like me, or the same height, 6'4", and he is lean, but he has all this stuff on, like all of this makeup, and it's like covering his ears, and it's gotta be uncomfortable. He's hot, like in between takes he was in the van just chilling out. And during one scene, he was waiting for a cue from the director, and he completely missed it. Completely came and went. He didn't go, and it's actually really hard for him to hear in the makeup that he has on. So just out of nowhere, you see this big giant thing. He's got these glowing red eyes. They actually have the makeup department, I think, give him like contacts or something. He's huge. He's green. He's 6'4". He looks like just disgusting. And he misses his cue, and all of a sudden you hear, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't hear my cue. Did you say it already?" And I had to walk away because I was chuckling to myself, and they don't like you making any noise on set, but just seeing the juxtaposition of this huge dude. "Excuse me, I'm sorry. Could you repeat the line, please?" And yeah, that's my experience working on Swamp Thing, and it's canceled now, so you're welcome. I don't really see the resemblance, do you? Like, I don't look anything like that. I don't know. I look exactly like him.